It's absolutely delicious. It is possible to one hand, especially after a couple bites. Look at that cream pie filling. I mean, that's incredible right there. There you can see all the cheesiness on there. I'm contemplating just letting the camera roll and just eating this because it's just so good. And if you have a problem later at night, overeating after dinner, this is going to be one that's going to leave you satisfied as you get towards bedtime. You're not going to have those cravings. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 high protein anabolic recipes that you must have if you're trying to hit your protein goal. Not only do they all taste delicious, but they also all have a minimum of 50 grams of protein in each recipe. Very easy way to get all of your protein in for the day just by adding one of these in. And not only do you get the protein, but you get the anabolic deliciousness that comes with each and every recipe. So with no further ado, let's dive right into it here with recipe number 1. First up, we have the anabolic birthday cake French toast. A take on the classic Greg Doucette anabolic French toast here. We've made it even more anabolic than last time by adding on our birthday cake protein frosting. So delicious, so filling. There is no way that you will have this for breakfast and even think about having a snack until lunchtime. There is so much volume to this. We're able to keep the calories in a relatively safe range, and we're getting a quick blast of a high protein to lead off the day. That's going to help keep you feeling full, keep you feeling satisfied until you do get to that lunchtime hour. If you're even hungry for lunch, you may even be able to push it out a little bit longer with this. That's how satisfying it is, and it's a great way to make your way towards that protein goal to lead things off. This one is so tasty, you don't even really need to put any sugar-free syrup on. It is sweet enough on its own, tastes good enough all by itself. When you spread that protein frosting on top of each slice of bread, you are going to not only have something that looks fantastic, but you're going to have something that tastes fantastic. And it takes a little while to eat, so it's not one of those meals that's going to be over in a quick minute, like a protein shake or some kind of eggs that you're having in the morning. It's going to take you a while to eat. You're going to enjoy every single bite, not believing that you have more to eat every time you look back down at your plate. We're keeping the calories in check. We're keeping the protein high. This is a fantastic way to kick off your day and make your way towards your protein goal. Next up for recipe number 2, a nice little lunch, a copycat recipe, the Sonic grilled cheese double burger. This one is just amazing. If you love burgers and you love grilled cheese, you combine these two together and you have a little slice of heaven on your lunch plate. There is no way you're going to eat this and say, man, I really wish I had some more to eat. This one here has you feeling like you just went through the fast food drive-through and you are rocking and rolling your way to a high protein day. I guess we're having a little poetry session as we go through our top 5 today. Nonetheless, this is a recipe here that is super easy to make. It's ready in a quick minute. You're not gonna have any issues putting this one together. If you can make a grilled cheese and you can make a burger, you can combine these two here and you will have something that is going to be so savory, so enjoyable. You're gonna wanna have it every single day for lunch like I have been over the past few days. It is absolutely incredible. If you've tried this one, you know how awesome it is already. I would challenge anyone to try this and tell me it doesn't taste just like the real thing and that you didn't like it or it was unsatisfying or you wish that you made something else. This could quite possibly be one of my most underrated recipes that I have in my cookbook. And if you like burgers at all, this one is an absolute no-brainer to add into the rotation. And coming in for recipe number 3 is going to be the Oreo dessert pizza. Here's one where we're combining 2 of life's greatest foods. Am I wrong? Pizza and Oreos. Of course I'm not wrong. I'm absolutely correct. This pizza is such an incredible way to crush the Oreo craving, and I love Oreos, and this one does it every single time. If you're the type of person that can easily sit down and eat a sleeve or 2 of Oreos, this one's going to be your saving grace. It gives you all of that delicious Oreo flavor with all of the protein that you need in your day. It's super easy to put together. You don't even have to have the entire thing in one sitting. You could technically break it up and have half now, half tomorrow, half now, half later in the day. Whenever you feel like you're gonna get that Oreo craving, this one is truly that, an Oreo craving crusher pizza. That's what I should have called it. That's how good this one is. I'll be honest, I've fallen a victim to the sleeve of Oreos myself. This one here, whenever I feel that coming on, if I make this and have it, that craving completely goes away. So I would highly recommend, if you're one to dive into some Oreos, this is going to be the recipe for you. And speaking of pizzas, coming up for recipe number 4 is going to be the high protein flatbread pizza. Now I know there's a lot of protein pizzas out there on YouTube. Everybody seems to have one, everyone has a different variation. What I like about this flatbread is that the volume is super high. The way the crust is made, it is super filling, and we're still keeping the calories in check. And of course, we are over 50 grams of protein for this entire pizza. What I like about it most is that you can sit down and have the whole thing in a sitting and not feel guilty about it because the calories don't go too high. This pizza is super simple to make. It's gonna leave you satisfied. You're not gonna need to eat anything after you eat this entire pizza. It's definitely one that you could have for lunch or dinner and be totally fine. You may not even need to eat anything after this if you have it for lunch because you're probably not going to be hungry. So if you're front loading your calories, this is a great one to have for lunch to cap off your day. And if you have a problem later at night overeating after dinner, this is going to be one that's going to leave you satisfied as you get towards bedtime. You're not going to have those cravings because this one here is so voluminous. It's going to keep your stomach full and satisfied. Protein again, 50 grams. There's no way that you're not going to be satiated after eating this one. Our 5th and final recipe is going to be the Anabolic oatmeal cream pie. I was even impressed with myself when I came up with this one. It is so much like the real thing, you will not believe it. It tastes just like the Little Debbie version, except it's about 3-4 times as big as those little cream pies that you get in the box. It's something that is, again, loaded with protein here. The volume is going to be high. It's bigger than your freaking hand. That's how massive this one is. I was actually surprised that not more people watched this video. The thumbnail came out very nice. It did get a decent amount of views, but the way this one tastes and the way you can work this into your nutrition plan, it should be something that is a part of everyone's diet plan. If you're looking to crush a sweets craving, there is no better recipe than this one. That includes my chocolate chip cookies. What I like most about this one is similar to what I liked about the Oreo dessert pizza. It's a single serving. You can eat the whole thing. You don't have to feel guilty that you went through an entire Little Debbie's box and your 1,500 calories or more over your calorie goal for the day. You can eat this entire thing, one sitting, be satisfied, and there's none left to binge on, which is an absolute game changer when it comes to shredding, any kind of fat loss plan, any kind of main gaining. This one is going to take you on that train all the way home to Successville. And there you have it. There are my top 5 recipes with 50 grams of protein or more. Let me know in the comment section, have you tried any of these recipes? Did you try them after watching this video? Come back to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Always love to hear from the people on how these recipes taste. What variations might you have in mind that perhaps you could turn these recipes into? Always get some good insights from the comment section. Don't be shy down there. Comment below. Let me know what you tried. Let me know how they turned out for you. But it's getting to be about that time. I gotta get up out of here, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.